I'm here in another one of my circles. And the tree, I oftentimes refer to it as the guru of the circle. And it's not like you could sit in the center, which is about where the camera is. Not just gonna smell it now. That's him. Yeah, that's you, hon. Come here. Okay, go lay down. That's a good girl. This is movement in the circle now. Lots of movement. Beauty day down. Beauty down. Beauty down. We'll be the circle to the movement. Beauty's my guru too. What do I mean by guru anyway? So you're actually in the point of view of the center of this circle. It's not as if you would come to the circle and sit there and look at the tree and do that until you were enlightened, whatever that is. It's more like I'm doing right now. I'm just sort of, this tree is my own beingness that I'm like settling back into, just relaxing into it. And its presence reminds me of my own being. Not just being very stubborn right now. We have these stubborn places inside of us. They don't want to settle back into that being. They're actually afraid to. Because when you do that, it's like you go away. Who you think you are goes away. Because who we think we are is all our thinking that we think we are. So it goes away. Being the circle, living at the center, it really is about giving up all the definitions and names you have for yourself. And residing and abiding and setting back and resting in this, the nameless, the unbelievable beyond all the beliefs. So there is a feeling here with this. Almost think of, it's not exactly like the shade of the tree, like the Buddha sat in the shade of a tree. He sat underneath a tree until he was enlightened. I'm sure because it was shady and it was hot there, but think of shade, which isn't something you can hold on to. I can't hold on to this shade. I can't put my finger on it. I sort of see that the light's not here. I feel that it's cooler. But what is this thing called shade. So the shade, in a way, is like resting in your own being. You know it's there, you can feel it, but you can't hold it in your hand. You can't describe it. That's when you're quiet. But the part of us that needs definition, that needs to do things, that needs to move, it doesn't like being quiet. It's not comfortable being quiet. It's afraid to be quiet. It's afraid to be out in a place like this that, other than the jets flying over, is so quiet. Because all the movement of your mind is generated from a lot of these anxious, controlling feelings. So when you're in the quiet, your mind can't be as occupied, and all of a sudden you feel it. And that's what you want to bring into the circle. But behind it all, as if the shade for it all to take comfort in, is your own presence. The same presence as this wonderful tree, guru of this circle. And as I feel its presence, it's my presence. This guru is not something outside myself, not something or a person. This tree reminds me of what is within me, my own unique presence. And that presence, this is the center stone of the circle. It's a wonderful heart with red running through it. That you settle back into is the heart. Not your physical heart, but the heart. She's so attentive right now. She has a big heart on her chest. I don't know if you can see it or not. So the tree, beauty, everything, we're all sort of sitting in that heart. But you have to take time throughout the day. You have to cultivate, because it's gotten so covered up and so forgotten. And so it would seem impossible for people to touch. It is like but it isn't something that you touch, it's something that you surrender into, relax to. This heart that you are. And the tree, in a sense of a guru, is just an aid. It just like the circle, this physical circle. But for me, it's immediate. I just stay there. Maybe I smell something. Maybe I feel the coolness of this rock in my hand. I feel the pressure of the tree on my back, my hips. But I'm still there in that presence, being. It's as if this tree were my being wrapping around me, wrapping around my little humanness. But my being is much bigger, much vaster, much more ancient, eternal. This tree is 300-400 years old, but eternal. It's going to be Christmas in 2 days, right, Beauty? Christ. Just another reminder of that eternal heart that is inside of you, Christ. To live by this heart, to be the demonstration of that. So let this Christmas be an urging and encouragement to be that. When things in the circle own you, when you're caught up in their spin and their thinking and you're driven from fear and desire, then you can be stupid in your mind, greedy, rushing to all the malls to buy the last iPhone, grabbing, pushing somebody out of the line, and perhaps even heartless. Abusive to someone you're supposed to love, hurtful, mean. So this cultivation of you as this that the tree brings to the circle, the tree radiates the presence of what it is for you to be, this medicine of one. This is the medicine of one tree. And as you cultivate that, then what comes from that is our stupidity, is as if a clarity comes to the mind. A clarity. And a purity of heart. And the sense of the sanctity of life. Isn't that what you want to live your life like? Isn't that what you want to serve? Isn't that what you want to align yourself with? And isn't that in its essence the spine of everyone? That just like the different forms of trees can manifest itself in different ways? Let the peace of the circle within you bless you and those around you. Spend more time in the shade of your own being. This thing that you can't point at, hold on to, go by, but that it's always there. It never went away. It's just all these things are in the way. And all you have to do is choose to take those moments and Go find a tree. It can be any tree. Go find a place to put a circle with just some rocks. And spend some time in the shade of your heart that will feel like a warm sun radiating from within you.